But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die!
Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of Devil May Cry. Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of Devil May Cry 5. Alright, last time we played a couple levels as Dante, and finally, something interesting happened. We fought Cerberus, which was actually really cool, King Cerberus, and got a cool new, well, not new weapon, but a cool modified old classic weapon from Devil May Cry 3. And then we fought Urizen, who V merged back with in order to reaffirm Vergil. So Vergil is back. We finally have an interesting bad guy in this game now. So hooray! And we learned some other things, which, as we start up this mission, we're gonna rewatch the cutscene, and yeah, we're gonna learn some things about Vergil. And yeah, so yeah, things are coming to a head. So now I'm actually getting really invested. You know, there was like a big divide where first half of the video I'm just like, oh yeah, his name, same old, same old. I just want to get done with Dante so we can do something else. And then it was like, second half was like, oh wow, Jesus Christ! Sorry, didn't mean to just like fake shout into the microphone. There we go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, look at that handsome spiky head.
You got some pretty big cojones for coming back. Just don't know when to give up.
Put that sword away.
Get out of my way, Nero!
Defeating you like this has no meaning.
Come on, Vergil. Let's do this.
Heal your wounds, Dante. Get strong. After that, we'll settle the matter. Thank you, Nero.
All right. Again, now we got an interesting bad guy with an interesting motivation as he's coming back, basically trying to redo his Devil May Cry 3 plan.
What happened to V? He returned to himself. Go home, Nero. This doesn't concern you. Like hell.
Well, we're about to learn that it does concern us quite a much. Quite a much. What am I saying?
Stop him, and that's all that matters. I'm not gonna let you have all the fun, Dante. You don't get it. Let me guess. I'm dead weight?
He's still hung up on that. That's so dumb. And yeah, there's that.
What?
You can hear my surprised what in the last video.
And then I saw how the Yamato reacted. And I was certain. He's your father.
Yeah, so kind of explains a lot about Nero.
But I can't have you go.
I suppose some of that might have been obvious, but you know, we now know for certain that this is the situation.
My father.
Dun 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 dun. So yeah, he's like quarter devil, and you know, that's, you know, it kind of explains a question I had earlier where I thought all his powers really came from his demon arm just kind of like surging through him, when really he, you know, that certainly helped, but, you know, he's just got those natural abilities because he's quarter devil. Quarter devil. Quarter devil. Quarter devil. don't know where I'm going with this, but I keep saying quartered evil.
That day, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different? Would I have your life and you mine? Let's settle this, Dante.
All right. Again, now this suddenly, it gets interesting because now we don't have your reason just going, oh, power. And then it's finally, and, V's kind of confusing thing, but now it's all built up to this.
What's happening now? Oh God, I thought it was over. This isn't good. We're gonna get dragged into this. Dante, what happened?
My dumbass brother's back and I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Vergil's... How?
Dante! Made it for lady and she paid for it, so consider it a rental.
Hey, you can't just...
Okay.
Now's not the time to complain about that lady.
You three get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go take care of old douchebag. Got a feeling this one's gonna be a doozy.
Indeed. And I went to the customize, and that rocket launcher only has one upgrade, so we're good. And it wasn't even very expensive. So, yeah. Moving on. Just go, mission start. Mission start. Mission start. Okay, no, yeah, so now it's just like, it's getting interesting because, V was supposedly like, good in quotations, the good side of him, the guy who goes, okay, I messed up, but really that was all a ploy because the thing that both Urizen and V shared was just determined to win and defeat Dante. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a charge shot. And that's about it. It seems.
Never would have guessed you'd come back. Damn it, V. Was this your plan all along?
Apparently so. I wonder. I wonder if he was just. Was he hoping that he failed along the way? Hey, his pets.
Hey guys, where you been? I thought you went back into Vergil. You're gonna wish you did.
Oh, the wise guy Dante. We were spawned from Vergil's abominable thoughts. But you knew that already.
Come to think of it, I did know something was off. Just like with my old brother.
Well, we're merely the discarded thoughts from when he was Nero Angelo. No longer bound in his consciousness. We're here now to kill you of our own free will.
Huh.
Liberating! And kill you we shall, Dante. Us, not Vergil.
Oh, I was hoping they'd be on our side. I'm trying. Get over here so I can hit you. I don't know where the other guys are, so I'm just beating up on the bird.
Great. Can't wait for the rematch.
Oh, okay. Is it gonna build up till I fight all three at the same time? That'll be fun. God, the Cerberus. Yeah, this is like probably the best weapon so far. At least for Dante. Nice. See, you don't have to be cool in order to have a good weapon. You just gotta be practical. We don't need no stupid electric bat guitars. We don't need a demon motorcycle. We just need this. You know? A multi-purpose weapon, multiple elements, looks cool while using it, and it's not trying to that hard. Alright. Moving on. Did I buy? Yeah, I did buy all the upgrades. I was just thinking, did I buy all the service upgrades? I think I did. What? What? I just gotta remember, I do also have all of not Royal Guard, Sword Master, or whatever it is. Hey, kitty. How you doing? Nope. Run, kitty cat, I'm coming to get you.
Running away? Nah, didn't think so.
Trying to save the Sin Devil trigger for when we find Nightmare. Maybe all three of them at once. That'd be fun. That thing's probably gonna get away. Nope, don't go away yet. Damn it. Okay, if I hadn't have done all that spinning, I probably would have caught up to it. My fault, but then again, we're probably fine. No, wait. Oh, this way. I swear it was right here. This was just where we were at.
Oops. That doesn't sound...
I don't know. What happened? There we go. Nice counter. Dude, this just has fun combos. Where? This way? Oh, I can't make the jump. Okay, just barely. 'Cause I still don't think I ever bought air hike. No, I didn't. No, now I'm starting to regret that the last couple of levels with Dante. I gave him so much crap, but... I think I just lost orbs. Wait, no. I don't think I'm gonna make that one. Nope. Oh boy, we fell way behind. Or is this... No, is that... Have we been here before? No? Am I going backwards? No, wait. What? No. Wait, no, yeah, I'm going backwards. This is where we started. No, no, no. Okay, well, that's what I get for not buying air hike. I remember complaining about air hike in an earlier video, but it was more of when you had to buy it separately for, or, you know, you had to buy air hike for every weapon. When finally, you know, Devil May Cry 4 just made it, just buy it once and you just have it. You know, Devil May Cry 1 and 3, you had to buy it separately for each weapon. I just thought that was so dumb when you just switch back to the brass weapon. Boy, even with well, yeah, we're gonna get Nightmare soon.
One more round.
Whoops, no, revert, turn back. There we go. Devil trigger with Cerberus as well, because you just got the you know, the extra swords that are just like flailing about too while you're doing that. It's just like double buzzsaw, and that's awesome. I don't know, I'm not usually using the Faust for combat, it honestly does look cool. I gave it a lot of crap, but in use, I don't like it, but as a style, I do.
Are they trying to atone
Guess might as well buy air hike if we can. Might be too late now, but why not? We could get other things, but why does it matter? I'm not even using Balrog anymore, and I feel bad about that, because I like Balrog, but I like the Cerberus stuff more. Just buy a Sin move, because why not? Oh, there's this cane. Come on, Nightmare. All three use it once, or all three of you combined to form a super monster. All three of you at once.
Not the worst place to die, but that's not in my agenda.
Again, just that double buzzsaw is just a killer. We just annihilated the Panther. Boy, we're ranking this up. Ah, man. That just drained so fast, and now he's out of my reach. Come on, you stupid bird. I was doing so well. Nightmare coming back. Oh, I didn't even realize the boss gauge was under Nightmare. Was that there this whole time? Oh, geez, he revived him. Okay. Oh, jeez. No, come on. There we go. Knock out Nightmare, knock out the other two. Oh, just watch the kitty drop is so sad.
Should have known better. You got a good heart, but you're about as sharp as a marble.
Perhaps. But if you had even a little bit of trouble defeating us, imagine what Vergil can do to you. Go see for yourself. Us. This is our final flight. And the end of Vergil's nightmares. Godspeed, Dante. You'll need it.
Rest in peace, little chicken. It's been a bash.
It's kind of weird. He almost sounds like, you know, what's the way to phrase it? Intent, but remorseful. Is that the right way? You know, he's like, okay, we're doing this for Vergil, but I'm sorry, this is how Vergil ended up turning out. You know? That's the vibe I get. Nero! Stop driving the bus. Oh, come on, use the grapple your arms always had.
He's got this. We gotta go now.
So this guy Vergil, know him?
Vaguely, yes.
Ask Lady, she's got some experience with him.
Dante said that guy's my father. What the hell's going on, Trish?
His logic is sound. I had a hunch myself.
Thanks for sharing, guys.
Any sense?
I know you hate Vergil, but you can't kill your own father.
It's true. You'd never recover from that. You saved us. You should be proud. Now you can put all this behind you.
Go stop the car!
No chance! After all this, are you insane?
Fine. I'll go by myself.
Everyone's assuming he's just gonna kill Vergil. I think some answers would be nice. That would help too. Maybe that's the very least of what he's trying to get. You'll probably kill him later, but you know, the answers. Man on a mission. Three-quarter man on a mission. Okay, you know what? Vergil. Okay, I'm guessing, you know, I'm sure there's like 20 missions, so maybe we can crack another one out and just see what happens. Dante, let's just go. Let's just start the next mission. You don't need to buy anything, let's just go. I guess that explains, you know, I just realized another thing I was complaining about earlier, why V just can't explain the situation and that might make things easier. Well, this was his plan all along, so that's why he wouldn't do that, so.
Hey, Vergil. Your portal opening days are over. Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Hard to say.
3 times?
It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids.
3 times, 4, 5, 6 times as Nello Angelo, if that counts. 3 times in Devil May Cry 3, if I'm counting right.
Once and for all. I won't lose to the likes of me.
I'm not even gonna use Sparta, I'm just gonna keep using this. Because this is fun. I prefer this. Come at me, bro! I suppose I better use, or I suppose not Sparta anymore, it's Dante, because it's thematic. I guess, but I'm not gonna like it, because I like the other thing more. Oh, that's right, Vergil just could shoot swords. I forgot about that. He could do that in the base games too. Oh, jeez. Well, now I'm doing worse because I'm using the thematic sword. Right, I think I attributed, you know, the use of, like, spectral swords to reboot Vergil, but he does it too. Ooh, double trigger. I don't have enough for my double trigger yet. Bear with me, please. Hold on. Let's finish this. Boy, this did not turn out well. What am I doing?
Let's end
Whoop.
this, Dante.
Getting pretty low on health. There we go. Whoop. Ow! My spine!
Nero! It's my son. Yeah, dumbass. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours?
Well, well. That was a long time ago.
I guess you were young once too. As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
Ended this.
I'm surprised we didn't get a cutscene where Dante got his beard shaved off by dodging some sword slashes. What is that? Nero? Oh boy. Huh. True power. Okay. Hell with it. We're going. I was gonna stop. No, let's just finish this game off in this next move. True power. Comes between his father, Nero. Haven't found his own reason to fight. Comes between his father and uncle. There will be no fratricide this day. What do we got here? I suppose this is probably like Dante getting roid raged out.
Hello? Nero? Is that you, Nero? Did something happen?
Kyrie,
Oh,
when I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kratos were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family. What am I supposed to do with that?
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear.
Hey, she did something this game, finally.
I have one last thing to take care of. Then I'm coming home.
I wish, for as much as you fought for her in Devil May Cry 4, I wish they did something more with her. I don't think we're even, you know, probably at the end, we'll finally see if she even appears in a cutscene.
I hate myself for not having enough strength. But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die! This is curious.
Nero.
You two, take a nap, take a cold shower, let's talk about this.
What the hell?
This ends right here.
Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
Shut up.
You listen.
There we go. That's something I wanted to see somebody do to Dante for a long time. Just punch him right in the
Let you kill
face.
each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry. You came all this way just for that. Vergil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
Not gonna die my ass. Oh, that bitch slap nearly killed me.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, Dante?
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Finally, he shuts up.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
Sorry, I like the cracking of these divine wings of power.
This has nothing
Hell
to
yeah,
do with
devil trigger. Boom, come at me, pa. Whoop.
Do with me. It has everything to do with me.
Okay, this isn't doing too well. There we go, that's more like it. I wonder, do we get to use this now in other Buster? Press R2 near a staggered enemy. Oh! We have the arm. Damn. That was a cool move.
or your strength.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, just... There we go. That counted as staggered, finally. Okay, I wonder if there's layers to this, but that was really cool.
Interesting.
Oh, brother. You cut off your own son's arm for more power, and you still lost.
Enough, damn it!
It's not what this is about.
We need to do something before it's too late.
He's right. We need to close that portal. Hey, you lost, so you better do what he says.
I can still fight,
So can I.
but if those roots continue to spread through town, it'll just interfere with our business.
Now, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. Better hurry up. We still got a score to settle.
Evidently.
Wait! Where are you going?
We need to sever the Clifod roots from the underworld itself. Then we'll seal the portal with the Yamato.
Hang on. If you do that, you can't come back. Why do you think I'm going? Somebody's got to keep an eye on your old man.
You can't just expect me to stay here while you both go
It's because you're here we can go. We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Make haste, Dante.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, wait!
That's the most brotherly love we're gonna get in this game.
Take care, Nero. Adios.
I won't lose next time. Hold on to that until then.
Idiots.
Okay. Was that really the last mission, or what's the deal? Okay. So, is this just like skipping ahead, it got resolved? Oh. So the same day. Maybe like an hour later.
Hoo-wee! I'm still in freaking shock.
About what?
Duh. Your arm? Who the hell grows an arm back? It's just weird. It's like a lizard tail or something.
Only took a couple of years.
I mean, are you kidding me? Lots of weird stuff happened. There were demons and scary plant roots and arms growing back. Lots of stuff.
Do you know how much love and care I put in that devil breaker?
Nope. This arm, it's nice.
Don't make him feel bad for having an arm again.
So, how's it feel?
How's what feel?
Saving the man who killed your own father. Heard Dante killed Vergil once.
It doesn't matter. They're both gone now anyway.
They're probably both locked themselves in the underworld where they're fighting it out endlessly.
Not crying.
It doesn't make you a crybaby. Does make you a little bitch, though.
There it is. You think I'm a demon?
Well, we know you are.
I didn't cry when my asshole daddy died. But... yeah, I know. I wouldn't be here without him, that's a biological fact.
Right.
All I'm saying is, tough guy, it's okay to cry if you want.
I'm
Devils
not
cry.
crying.
Devils cry.
I'm not gonna
Kittens
cry.
cry.
Will you
Meow.
shut up? Will you
Puppies
stop
cry.
it? Look at you. You're
Why do you
nobody's
cry on
crying,
my
all right?
shoulder?
Stop
Come
saying
on, cry
cry.
on my shoulder. I know you
You
wanna.
say cry again. Devil may cry. Fuck.
You said it.
Hey, kitty. Yeah, I'm coming home.
It's been a hell of a day, and I got a surprise for you.
Spoil it, but I got a surprise for you.
Oh yeah, he's got a huge surprise.
You shut up. No, kitty, not you. Nico, you know, and her big mouth. What the hell's your problem? Where'd you learn to drive?
You're on the phone, man.
Hey, sorry, I gotta call you later. It's time to get back to work.
Still some demon aftershock.
Got an arm. You're good.
It's a prototype, and this is the perfect place to test it out. Look, you're gonna use it, and it's
It's a work of art. Gotcha.
and it ain't complete without you.
Well, how sweet. Feels good.
You'll get fixed as soon as we get back.
So, devil's cry, huh? Let's hear what that sounds like!
Okay. Okay. Devil May Cry 5. I've got mixed feelings. Honestly, skipping ahead. Oh, there we go. Playable cut, finishing credit scene. I think just like in Devil May Cry 4. Okay, so Devil May Cry 5, how is it? Again, I'm mixed feelings on it because it's still... Don't get me wrong, I've complained a lot about this game throughout the Let's Play and complained a lot about Devil May Cry in general, but I still love Devil May Cry, and this is a really awesome game. It really is. My problem is just that it kind of brought a couple things to light for me about Dante, and, you know, again, I feel still upset that the reboot got crapped all over because it was really good. I know people were salty about it because, oh, it's not like the original games, it's different, so it's bad, a lot of that, or some artistic or gameplay differences they didn't like, which a lot of the gameplay differences were fixed in the reboot, or no, definitive edition, which is great. But then it's like, after all that time, we get like a very safe Devil May Cry game, because like, you know, it's a lot of the same gameplay. It's still Dante doing whatever he does, and what everyone thinks he does is just be cool, when really, again, he really learns no lesson throughout the entire franchise. Well, no, he learns the same lesson over and over again, and he ignores it every time. So, you know, I'm a little sick of Dante. Like, I feel Devil May Cry, you know, from the complaints I've had about Devil May Cry, I kind of like, you know, I don't think I'm not saying Devil May Cry is overrated. I'm saying Dante is. There, I said it. Sorry, something happening now? No, because I feel like after a while, especially in this game, Dante gets in the way of having like a very interesting game, you know, or interesting characters, because everyone's trying to stack themselves up to Dante. Like Nero spent most of the game, his motivation was, Dante said something mean to me, and that's all I care about. You know, he's not fighting for a person anymore.
Cut this thing down.
That's right.
I'll continue my rant in a bit.
I'm more than capable of handling this on my own.
You're gonna need some help. And someone to keep an eye on you.
See, maybe this lesson in teamwork will actually stick with Dante this time. And now do we play as him and do a section? Okay, but yeah, I feel like in this game, Dante got in the way of a lot of characters, because, again, Nero's motivation and characteristics were whittled down to Dante said something mean, so I'm trying to prove him wrong. And Dante the whole time was still like, I got this, I got this, I got this, while failing repeatedly over and over again, and just getting, like, you know, just getting knocked out or defeated in really dumb ways. And it just, like, at least not very enthralling ways. Not really intriguing. So, it just kind of annoyed me that, you know, okay, all this talk up and this is still all we're getting is, like, you know, Dante going, I got this, I got this, I got this. Which I know he knows this was Vergil, and that's why he probably acted that way, is because, you know, it's him and Vergil who are destined to kill each other, etc., etc. And this is all they know, and because this is what they do. And Dante doesn't want to have anyone get in their way. But then here comes Nero, who's, you know, everyone goes, Nero, you shouldn't even talk to Vergil because we know you're going to kill him, because what else would you do? Well, Nero came with that answer would be, I don't want to kill anyone, I just want this to stop. Because there are other ways to solve this problem, and it doesn't have to result with two brothers killing each other either. And you know what, that's actually really nice, that's really interesting. And my biggest problem was, like, okay, this game had a great beginning, you know, establishing everybody, establishing Nero and V, even though, again, I complained about Nero's motivation for this game. 1,000 enemies total, nice. But then, you know, and V, and they had, like, a good intrigue about him, and V has a great playstyle. I really like how V operates. But the problem I had then is when Dante comes around. So, anyways, great beginning because of, like, the intrigue it sets up with V, and, you know, the gameplay they have coming back. Hold on. You know, same gameplay, but it's always still, like, good. So, you know, Devil May Cry's still got its great gameplay going for it, which that's a big plus. Come on, cutscene. Oh, no? Okay. Is that it? Not even an ending cutscene? I'm waiting. Devil May Cry. A few weeks later. Nero runs Devil May Cry. Lady. They didn't do much with Lady either. I feel bad. Lady's an awesome character, and she did nothing in this game. But let's be fair here, Trish did even less. It's not like Trish does anything useful throughout the franchise.
Then can I have this office? Because I've been thinking it's almost time for me to settle down somewhere.
No, I don't think so. I rather quite like it.
Oh, I hate to spoil your dreams, ladies, but that shit ain't gonna happen.
What do you mean, Morrison?
See, there's this deed to this place, and I have it.
Dante never paid anything.
The little devil came to see me right before his last job. Said something like, my dearest friend, I know you'll keep this safe because them crazy bitches... Did I say crazy bitches? I'm sorry, I meant ladies. Anyway, the rest of the story is not important. You get the gist.
I wonder if he even plans on coming back.
Got me.
Probably not.
What's important is I have a job for you two. Cause the rent ain't free.
Honestly, I would be totally down for another, like, Devil May Cry game that's just playing as Lady and Trish. Well, Lady, because Trish is terrible, but yeah, I'd love a standalone Devil May Cry game with just Lady. That'd be awesome. Oh, them boys are at it again.
Score for Dante. I'm up one.
Where did you learn to count? We're even.
You know, I'm starting to think this is never gonna end.
Maybe. We got plenty of time.
See, you didn't have to kill each other after all. Now you can spar seriously, but it's for fun. He said it. And that's the level, finally. Okay, where was I? Continuing my rant. Okay, it's got a good beginning, a very boring middle, because it's all trying to, like, get back to Urizen, and it's Dante, again, just doing his thing, kind of not being interesting. And it's just going back to Urizen to, you know, again, it's without using continues, any difficulty except, okay. You know, what I said it before, it's like, the whole point of the story of the game is accept a new job for Morrison after Red Grave incident. Okay. I didn't do that, but anyways, the thing is, what happens is you failed once already, so the story going forward is let's try it again doing nothing different and let's see if this works this time. And it did. But, you know, it was still just sort of like, again, a very boring middle because it's just like nothing's happening. New mode unlocks, Son of Sparta, so new difficulty, Bloody Palace, the Horde mode, VEX color, what? Oh, extra color, recovery provocation has been added for Nero. Nero's demonic right arm has been restored. You can now use both Devil Bringer and Devil Trigger. Awesome. Dante, you can equip Rebellion, Devil Sword Sparta, so, okay, so you can change to any sword. Any reports? Costume changes are now reflected on title screen. Okay. Come on, give us a Vergil unlock. But it's a very slow middle because it's just like, again, it's just like trying to build back up to your reason and really nothing's getting accomplished but trying to get back to that point again. And it's just like really drags on. And then finally at the end where it's just sort of like, oh, Vergil's back, V is now like, we now know exactly what V is after and what his plan was all along. Vergil's back, so we have an interesting villain again who basically wants to like do a redo on Devil May Cry 3 ending and try again. But then Nero comes along and he goes, there's another way, guys. We can, you know, have a stalemate and everyone can make it. Oh. So, you know, and that was the thing. It's like, and again, it took so long for Nero to be interesting again, because again, he spends most of the game going, Dante's called me deadweight, and that's all my motivation is. Like, it stops becoming about, like, okay, this is the guy who took my arm, and becomes more about that, the like, offhanded insult, and then finally at the end, again, now we didn't even see Kiri, and you know, that was his motivation last time. She was so important, and she, you know, got nothing in this game, and that sucks. So, yeah, it's just, you know, they're trying to make every character cool like Dante, but that actually brings everybody down, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's kind of that, but, you know, it did redeem itself quite a lot in the end. Still not my favorite. Like, okay, how I do, like, my friend asked me this the other day, but, like, how do I rank the Devil May Cry games from my favorite to least favorite? My favorite one, still the reboot. There, I said it. Are you upset? Too bad. It's the best one, in my opinion. Next up, Devil May Cry 4, because of just simply, you know, it's not like the story is that great in that, but it's just, like, it's still more focused and interesting, and it's got, you know, mainly I like Devil May Cry 4 a lot more, especially the special edition, because of all the gameplay opportunities, because it's just, there's so much to that, with 5 playable characters, many difficulty modes, and just, like, there's so much to it, and I just, like, love all the different styles and characters. And that's kind of what holds that game up above the other Devil May Cry games more than anything, but I think that's a valid point, because people, like, seem to talk up the gameplay more than the actual story a lot, so I like Devil May Cry 4 for the gameplay, because it's just that good. And then, okay, after Devil May Cry 4, it is now going to be Devil May Cry 5 as third favorite. After that, it's 1, 3, and then 2, being, you know, 2 at the bottom. So that's kind of how I'm at with my feelings on the ranking, you know, because, again, you know, gameplay really works, visuals really work, the graphics are beautiful in this, although that's kind of another issue, is that, like, it's very repetitive scenery. We're just seeing, like, either ruined streets or Quilphos or whatever the entire time, and that's literally all the backdrops we see throughout the game, and that is kind of gets really boring because everything looks the same yet also familiar, because you kind of backtrack over, well, not backtrack, but retread a lot of the same hallways over and over again, just because of where you're going on the pathway. So that kind of sucks, but again, the character, well, some of the characterizations are better. I like Nico, she's a lot of fun. Lady, again, I feel like, kind of like Hiri, she got pushed to the side, and so she had no opportunity to strut her stuff, even though she's a lot of fun and really cool, but again, you know, V's interesting, or at least was, you know, even though he's the good side of Vergil, he's still determined to beat Dante, so that's really interesting in how when he brought him back to himself back to Urizen, and that's what happened. But yeah, what else? I think I kind of covered all my bases, I suppose. Gameplay's still a lot of fun. I might have complained earlier that Dante got overcomplicated, but and it's not so much like how the weapons work, it's just like thematically, you know, not even thematically, it's more just like, I still hate, you know, get annoyed by the idea that Dante is so cool, so he's got to have cool weapons. And like, you know, it's cool to have a demon motorcycle as a weapon, when it's just like, you know what's better than that? Having the Cerberus thing that's got multiple uses, that is just good, feels good to use, you know? I like that a lot more than that motorcycle, because it just feels like they're trying too hard to make Dante cool. And that's just kind of annoying, because Dante himself tries too hard to be cool, and that just makes him kind of like on a Duke Nukem level of, you're just kind of a douchebag, and you're kind of annoying. And, you know, some people like that irony, but it's played too seriously for me to be like, to take it ironically and enjoy it. It's just kind of like, ah, God, and you drag everyone else down because you're doing that, and that, I just think is really annoying. But that's just me. I'm sure when this Let's Play goes up, I'm sure no one's going to watch, but if they do, some hardcore Devil May Cry fans probably going to be like yelling at me the entire game, either when it has, because I said something bad against their precious Dante, or I didn't play absolutely perfectly. But you know what? Whatever, man. Or girl. Whatever you're doing. So, yeah, what else? I suppose. And again, I don't like that there are microtransactions in this game. I know Devil May Cry 4 did it, but it really ruined the pacing, especially if you bought the special edition like I did. No, not the special edition, the complete edition. Devil Hunter edition, I think. Which, you know, and that kind of ruined the pacing, and that's kind of annoying. And it's just like, they didn't need to be there. The fact that they're there kind of hints that you know, it's a problem. I don't think they ruined the balancing in the actual gameplay, but they just didn't have to be there. That was a very Mankind Divided, or, you know, Deus Ex Mankind Divided thing where they just should not have been there at all. And it is annoying that they're there, because that kind of sets a precedent for what maybe they might do with other Devil May Cry games in the future. And that's kind of annoying. But I suppose, you know, I've ranted on long enough. Let's not let this video hit over an hour. So yeah, Devil May Cry 5, don't get me wrong, I still really like this game. I had a lot of fun, even though, you know, the middle bits, I just got really dour and really annoyed at it, but that's just kind of for different things. I can't really fault the game for too many of those things. It was more of just like kind of collective feelings on Devil May Cry as a whole. Is that fair to project onto this game? Not really, but at the same time, it's what brought it up. So, you know, it varies. So, I suppose, come on, let's get off this, because I want to end on the title screen. So yeah, I suppose that's where we wrap up. So, yeah, with that all being said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off, and thank you for watching me play Devil May Cry 5.